Let's see.
Headed to Broadway.
Oh fuck.
Our blue walker is under attack.
Can't just sit on these souls.
Your heroism is inspiring.
Hello?
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Can't do mid boss alone.
Yeah, this take me back to my misfit. Let's go mid.
Let's go mid.
Burning it.
Place descending.
We got the rejuvenator.
Headed to Broadway.
Hello? Ah, a courier has arrived.
Take
Ay ay ay! Take this goon. Where's that room? Where the fuck is... Whee! Take that herb. Why does this sound like the Naruto opening? Da 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 da.
impressive as always.
Damn. Hell yeah. Team player. No, this is not my new model. This is just a customizable model anybody can buy and customize. Dude, I had so many unlucky games yesterday that I feel like it's it's giving me easier games now on purpose. I don't know if, like, I don't want to say that people are cheating, but aren't Asia servers known for that kind of thing?
In fairness, your misguided youth has given you the tools you need to survive today.
Simba. Oh no, we're mid. I mean, we're blue. I'm blue, I will beat up a guy. I would beat up a guy. Iceman. Uh-huh. This Iceman is on my ass.
I see Ivy.
Fucking hate this song. That Ivy is fucking us. Normal guy. His name.
I'll run, and they'll die. Little bit of advice. Careful, Infernus.
Then
Thanks. I see Kevin. Got to run.
ba 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 ba
They'll die in my wake.
ba 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 ba. I'm reloading.
I see Ivy.
This Ivy is aggressive.
First I soak them, then I light them up. Ivy's missing. I see Ivy.
Thank you.
Fuck.
Just burn brighter.
Let's take out Ivy. I see Ivy.
On the move.
Hope you don't mind the pickup.
Dude! The fuck was that? I'm scared of that Ivy. What the fuck, bruh?
They can't hide forever. Let the ley lines course through you.
Ivy's missing.
I see McGinnis. I see McGinnis.
Oh my god.
See how easy it is, Pocket.
Dude, fuck off.
Pull back.
You see that shit?
Let's push yellow.
Let's push York.
What?
is under attack.
Ah, ba, 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 ba.
Defend Greenwich.
They destroyed the Guardian.
Is McInnes like equivalent of Torbjorn in Overwatch? I guess it is.
I see the enemy.
I see McInnes. Pull back!
Bruh. Who the fuck was there? Oh my god, I'm scared. He's pushing though.
Careful, Hayes. Let's push York.
Pussy.
Seven's missing.
I see McInnes.
Defend green.
Ah!
I see the enemy.
Need help on yellow. Kelvin's missing.
Oh, fucking Ivy is here.
I see Ivy. I see McInnes.
What the?
And it's a blue.
Someone order a cocktail?
warm.
Let's push Greenwich. I'm going in. Black holes up. Took out dynamo.
Let's push green.
Need help on yellow. Headed to yellow.
They've taken our
Ivy.
Thank you.
Congrats, you have eyes.
Let's push yellow. Ivy's missing. I see McGinnis.
It's the Sigma music.
You see that shit?
The fuck?
Defend Greenwich.
Why is everybody here? Holy fuck!
I see the enemy.
I don't think we're winning this one. That Ivy is...
Careful, Dynamo.
That Dynamo is dying, 100%. Oh my god. Map unawareness. Map unawareness. I don't want to fight that Ivy.
No one outruns me.
We can't even get that fucking Guardian. That's so embarrassing.
Such blessings I should.
Let's push yellow. I see Ivy. Thank you.
Holy shit, those horses. Put it back.
Our blue walker is under attack. The spirit.
Ship's here. We can't let him claim trophies. Spiritor's here. Soldar's here. Which Soldar is here?
Sorry, pal.
Oh my god. Ah! The fuck?
There'll be nothing but ash when I'm through.
Let's take out Kelvin.
Need help on blue.
Jerking out.
Our blue walker is under attack.
Please come here.
Please come here.
Careful in furnace. Headed to York.
Holy fuck. So why did they tell me to come there? Fucking stupid.
Our blue walker is under attack. Take him down.
How did that not hit her?
She's a good person. They've taken our blue walker.
Who's he talking to? Bro, this is what I'm talking about. A lot of times it's even more toxic people in game. I don't think we can fight that Ivy. Like, ever since the start of the game, he was playing way too, like, aggressive and, like, he knows what he's doing. He doesn't belong in this rank. He belongs in a fucking higher rank game.
Careful, Victor.
He can't fight that Ivy. Oh my god.
I see sheep.
Where was this bozo?
I see shit.
That's waiting to be claimed.
Careful in furnace. I see 7.
7 is 25k. Oh my god.
Need help on Greenwich. Careful, Victor. I see
Pull back.
I see Ivy.
Ivy's low. Ah. Oh. is he talking to? Oh man. If the game keeps going on, I don't know. Ivy is already 20k above us. I don't know if it's possible.
It's you or me.
I see Ivy.
Not that Ivy is way too fat. More like he's farming a lot. All he's doing is farming. Where was that Ivy? I don't wanna fucking encounter him. There he is.
Ivy's missing.
Can't ping that stupid Ivy. Cause there's mid.
Let's push blue.
Fucking.
Careful first.
Dude.
C7.
And there was no camps to fucking heal up. Dude. I'm so done with this game. I'm not partying up with Ivy. I'm not gonna fucking. I don't wanna play in that rank.
Oh, this is going great. Stay back. I should cover this in my wormhole unit.
Try to keep up.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
There's the biker. I see sheep.
Pull back. I see McGinnis.
Pull back.
Turn them to ashes.
I see the enemy.
Ow!
I see Page. Defend Greenwich. Black holes up.
What the?
Okay, aqua yellow.
I see that pretty boy.
Pull back. Seven missing.
You thought I was gonna forget what you did to me?
Yeah, that Ivy is just ending the fucking game.
We need to stop them from progressing further.
Let's
Head
push
to yellow. Head to Broadway.
Waiting to be claimed.
Let's push blue. Let's push yellow.
They will return, and we must be ready.
Pull back.
Why are minions just
They
standing?
only have one shrine left.
Pull back. Soldier is here. Fall back.
Take my boon and be blessed.
Take my goon.
Help me with the idol!
Ivy, Kelvin, shift missing. Makugiri to
Help me with the idol!
IP shift. IP.
Dude! Ah,
Me deliver this thing.
Careful pocket. I see the enemy.
Isn't over yet.
I see enemy.
блять!
Nice job.
Die from my afterburn, bitch. Bitch!
Let's go mid. Let's push green. On my way. Let's push
Wait.
green.
Let's push Greenwich.
Let's push green.
I give you a boon.
I've been perfecting this concoction for years.
Let's go mid.
Well, people can't fucking decide what to do.
They are in mid.
The Rejuvenator is descending. The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
What do we want to do next?
Let's push Greenwich. Need help on Greenwich.
Let's push Greenwich.
Okay.
You see that shit?
I see Ivy. Let's push Greenwich. I see Ivy.
The fuck is...
The ritual must continue.
Where's that Ivy? How the fuck are we winning this? Ivy just left them.
Ivy's missing. Good job.
How the fuck did we win?
Well played.
How the fuck did we win? I guess my team was trying to win, that's the thing. After all. Yeah, that Ivy knew what they were doing. They were farming like crazy. Oh, he upvoted me. Aw. You feel bad for the Ivy? Don't, because he doesn't belong in that rank. He was rolling all over us the entire game. So yeah. Go back to your own fucking rank, Ivy. Get fucked. I don't feel bad for him. Like, he clearly was higher ranked than, like, whatever the fuck we had. You guys need to learn the terms of the words you're using. I'm not crashing out. Like, every time you do any kind of emotion, people are like, oh my god, and he's crashing out. Dude, you're not funny. You're not smart. You're stupid. Oh my god, she's having a melty. Oh my god, she's crashing out. I don't think I want to play anymore. My hand hurts. I can't wait till I play the next game and it's gonna give me another bullshit. I kind of wanted you guys to see how fucking bad things can get when you play on Asia servers. It actually is crazy. I don't know why I had like such lucky games this time, because when I play off stream again, games are incredibly hard. None of the games I had just now compared to what I had like yesterday when I played. It was insane. It was like Ivy, but everybody in the enemy team. Like everybody was at like 50k. It's literally insane. I don't know why my eyes are fucking circling around. You can change the server in this game. I don't know how. Worm. How do I? Whoa! I have good eyes. Good. How do I remove the good eyes? Like this. Please work. Yes. It worked. What's your favorite game so far? I don't have a favorite game. I just play whatever I feel like. I think having favorites is limiting to everything, whatever it is in life. And the fact that we get taught that from childhood is kind of fucked up if you ask me. That we need to have a favorite of something. Well, if I don't have anything favorite, I don't know, maybe I'm just autistic or something. But I legit, like, I don't have favorite anything. Like, just one thing, I don't have just one. I would never be able to pick anything in my life. It actually physically hurts me when somebody asks me to pick one of something. I can't. Okay, I'm not talking about relationships, you fucking idiot. Ew. Yeah, fucking twist it into that. Twist it into that and say that I'm a whore. Keep going, keep going. I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. You do you. I'm a very loyal person when it comes to relationships, so whatever you want to think about me, go ahead, because you'll never experience what it's like to be with me. Oh my god, what the fuck? My wire keeps getting stuck in my fucking chair. Fucking chair? Huh? Huh? What's huh about that? Yeah, I have a long wire from my headphones because sometimes I wanna walk away a little bit but still have headphones on if I have the video on. But when I'm at PC all the time, it gets stuck in my chair. Especially when I'm gaming and fucking... I don't know. I actually want to see what it looks like from the side when I'm gaming. Like, how the fuck does do my wires get stuck? Like, am I like sliding on my chair so much that it happens? What is that? Who's stuck? Why not Bluetooth? Because I tried Bluetooth once and the delay was driving me insane. And I also got headphones that I had to return to fucking Amazon because it was so bad. Like one headphone was broken. I'm only here less than time and hurts. Glimpse of ass. Oh, baba. Okay, I need to charge my phone. I have way too many phones at this point. I need to do something about that. I bought a new phone And I still didn't switch to it completely because there's too many shits that I need to do. Maybe I should just do it today. I have 3 phones too. And I need to stop using one of them, like the oldest one. Because it's way too dead. And I might just start using... The one I'm using right now is the one I use the most. For VTubing. I should use it for VTubing from now. And the newest one... yeah, because... Oh my god, the battery on my newest phone. Oh, it's so good. It doesn't die. It doesn't die for such a long time. I can just use the phone for so many hours in a day and it's not gonna be even below 50%. It's crazy how good the new phones are. But I don't know about the newest iPhone. I actually haven't really seen much about the newest iPhone. But my iPhone is from the last year, right? And my glass on the back broke twice. And the second time I didn't bother going to the fucking Apple Care to get it replaced because I just put a case and just covered it with stickers and it doesn't really bother me, I guess. But it's kind of insane how I've been using my iPhone 13 for years and it didn't break once. It didn't break once. iPhone 15, right? Or 16? No, 16. Yeah, 16 is the last year. iPhone 16 broke the glass on the back in 1 week. In literally 1 week. Then I replaced it. Then after a few months, it broke again, and I didn't even drop it. Do you drop your phone a lot? Not a lot, but iPhone 13, I dropped it a lot of times, and it never broke. I have no idea what Sigma Aura broke my 16. I don't... Dude, it literally, like, you breathe on it and it breaks the glass. It's crazy. Like, you know when my iPhone 16 glass broke the second time? When I was on the fucking plane to Europe in May. And we didn't even fly yet. We were just sitting and waiting for the flight. And I looked at my phone and I'm like, why is it broken again? I didn't throw it. I didn't do anything with it. And just a few hours ago, I looked at it. It was fine. And a few hours later, it's broken. I was so confused. Why is it like that? I have iPhone 13 Pro Max and I drop it so much and it hasn't even cracked once. It's surprisingly durable. Yeah, same! That's the one I've been using for the longest time. I also dropped it. Dude, I dropped it on so many different surfaces from such different, like, height. And first, sometimes, you know, you walk and your phone slips out of your hand and just flies, like, further, like, to your path. That happened so many times. And nothing ever happened to it. No? Well, yeah, it happened to me a few times. But even with a case and it broke? No, I didn't really use case. I don't use a case on my 13 iPhone and on my 16. But the thing is, I have never, I'm emphasizing on the fact that I've never dropped my new phone once and it cracked the glass twice. That's my point. That is my point. I'm emphasizing on that how fucking ridiculous it is. Sure, yeah, keep sucking Apple's dick. Keep sucking it. Keep sucking it, bro. Hope they give you a free phone for that. you're sucking it by buying phones. Well, sorry that I need a phone. You're sucking anyone's dick by buying anything. That's such a weird fucking argument. iPhones, I literally saw what you said. My point still stands. It doesn't fucking matter what you say. Your point is fucking stupid. And it doesn't make sense. Because you can say that about any company, bozo. I've used Android for a majority of my teenager years and it was fucking miserable. It's ugly and I don't like how much shit is coming with it, and all the programs have fucking ads in them, and yeah, it's just I don't like it. If I was like a person who needs some kind of crazy customization or some shit, yeah, I would probably get Android. I like Apple for the way it looks simple. And everything is just kind of connected. And I don't need to do fucking extra clicks. Bro, imagine shaming someone for buying an iPhone. What is your fucking problem? What is that insecurity? UI is very important for me, and I haven't seen a single Android UI that looks as clean as on Apple. The whole phone argument stuff is it is weird. It's like, bro, there's other problems in the world that like mean a lot more than this bullshit. It doesn't matter. It's like, bro, your priorities are focused on wrong things. If you get so worked up about somebody buying an iPhone, it's like you need help, bro. Like, if I wanted to, I could just get both at the end of the day. But I just don't have a need for an Android phone. Getting both is crazy. Well, I do have 3 phones, so... But yeah, people that argue about shit like that are just not my people, I guess. Yeah, I think it's time to retire my iPhone 11. Oh my god, it's dead right now. Yeah, it needs retirement. It needs retirement. It's that I don't have to fucking carry it with me everywhere I go. Cause I had to carry 3 phones with me on my trip to Europe. Oh my god. So stupid, so stupid. I had people... I usually carry only 2 phones with me if I go outside. Like, I just leave my 3rd phone in my bag or whatever. But even then, people are asking me, why do you have 2 phones? Why do you have 2 phones? And I'm like, dude, I was just lazy to switch to the new one. So I used 2 of them. Oh, the 3rd one I only use for my Ukrainian SIM card because I need it for anything related to my bank accounts and shit. that's all. That's all I need it for. So I'm probably gonna just switch it to my 13 and just use it for VTubing as well, and then just switch to 16 for everything else. Ugh. The new one is out in a few days. The thing is, even when the new phones are out, it's incredibly hard to buy them because they're sold out everywhere, in Japan at least. I don't know how it is in other countries, but it gets sold out really fast in Japan because Japan is like the type of country where people can afford this type of stuff, right? So it's kind of crazy to me. It's kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Because in Ukraine, I remember like iPhone was like a big deal, which is kind of fucking stupid. And I guess it's sad to think back how people just think that you're like rich if you have an iPhone. It's so weird because like in Japan, it's like the default phone that people use for everything. So yeah. No big deal as in like you're rich and you're showing off type shit, which is like it shouldn't be like that. It's weird. And I like I told this in the past, but like my class at school, like the high school that I went to, like people in my class were super like fucking weird about who has an iPhone in our class, and they were like counting people with an iPhone, and I like all the way back then I thought how cringe that was. I thought how cringe that was that they're like judging people's status or anything because they have an iPhone or not. So that kind of thing, I feel like nothing really changed much even nowadays in Ukraine, I mean. And then you come to Japan and you realize how normal of a thing it is. And that people are just fucking weird. Yeah, like if you didn't have an iPhone, people look down on you. This is fucking crazy. Compared to my the school that I went to the most, like I only went to one school until high school. So like my previous school, we only had one person with an iPhone. So I guess the atmosphere in my class wasn't as toxic in my previous school because nobody really cared about that sort of things. And I think that's partially why I grew up the way I am and why I have the mindset the way I have, because all my people in my previous school, they were all so down to earth and they were normal people that care about other things more than the fucking stupid iPhone. So when I switched to my high school, it was like a fucking shock to me that people are cringe like that. Why do you know if people around you have an iPhone or not? Because people fucking yell about it. That's like in the school days. Why, you think kids don't brag about their shit? They literally pay attention to what you use and what you do. I mean, I'm pretty sure that those kids grew up now and they don't they're not like that. I hope at least like some people that I sometimes check up on my previous classmates and stuff, and some of them seem to have calmed down. But yeah, it would be kind of sad if they didn't. Maybe it comes out in different ways though. I don't think people should judge others on like the way they dress or the way they, I don't know, what things they buy, because a lot of rich people just wear simple clothes or don't show off and you're never gonna know about it. Like, in daily life, I feel like I could have dressed better, but I just dress comfy. And people are gonna think that I'm fucking poor as fuck, which is not true. But I don't care. Cause my... how do you say this? My values are in different things than that. My values are different. And I also don't have a value of like judging like people who are richer than me. I'm also not gonna shit on them because there's also a lot of people who do that thing. That is also not my kind of people. I don't like people that do that either. That's a universal thing? Which one? Which one? Also, you'd be surprised that how many people don't think like this. Unfortunately, it's very hard to find that kind of surrounding, I guess. Shitting on rich? I don't know. I guess because like when I was growing up, like in my class, like in middle school, there was only this one girl that had an iPhone, right? She was from a rich family. And she was a normal girl. She wasn't like showing off. She wasn't like full of herself or anything like that. She was nice. So like when I was growing up with someone like richer, I didn't grow up with a feeling of like anger at that kind of people. I just think that they're lucky with their parents, and I'm sure they know about it. And just because like you're not from a rich family or anything like that, like them being richer doesn't mean that you won't find success if you try to do anything. How's the saying goes? How does the saying go? I forgot. Like, their success doesn't diminish your efforts in life. Because I came from a poor family. And I was just trying to find my way to fucking make more than my parents. Like, luckily, it happened with me with streaming, but... yeah. Oh yeah, streamer does not equal rich. I think because I took a long break, basically like over a year, I guess. Like I know that I'm not gonna have the same kind of money that I used to have when I streamed actively before, and when I had a chance to like keep up the momentum and whatever and get more and more. Like I just couldn't. When your mental is in shit, you just can't do anything. It's very easy to say like, oh my god, you have it so easy. What's the problem going live a few times a week? That's not the thing. And like it's very easy to judge someone when you're not them and you don't know what's going on in their head and in their life and how shit affects them. It's very easy to judge when you're a different person, I guess. Like, you think I wanted to take a break and like not keep making money and shit? Even so, like, I didn't get a payout because I'm holding my payouts for now until, I don't know, sometime soon maybe, but for a year I've been streaming for just like for the fun of it basically, but obviously I'm still like having that money, how do you say, pile up. I guess someday I'll be able to withdraw it, but yeah, the past few months like my income obviously dropped by a lot, obviously, because I'm not streaming. And it's gonna be probably hard to bounce back to where I was. Maybe I'll never bounce back. But I feel like I would go insane if I kept pushing myself to do shit when I was feeling like the most miserable in my life. I think at some point everyone has a point in their life where they're forced to focus on themselves and learn how to love yourself more, I guess. And where you have to fucking learn the hard way. For me, unfortunately, it fucking came very late, I guess. Or like the previous times didn't teach me shit. Yeah. It only got to me after it hit me really hard. No one truly ever figures out themselves 100%. Well, yeah, but the difference is that I had to learn how to not let things get to me to the point where I'm fucking unable to function. Does that make sense? You have to learn to fucking be able to do that, I guess. And there's probably people who have it worse than what I had, like the way it hit me. I can't imagine what's the lower point than that because I was already suicidal as fuck. Yeah, I guess like the next thing would be actually committing it. I suppose. It's just when you're in the moment of when shit hurts, it like all you want is basically to stop hurting. And in the moment when you're feeling suicidal, that seems like the only way out, because nothing else helps. Like no matter what the fuck you do, nothing helps. You just like the pain is just so intense and it's drowning you, and it's really bad. And then people say, when you're like screaming for help, because you live alone and you have nobody, when you scream for help, because like the only thing I have is fucking social media, people don't believe you and say that you're baiting. And that shit is fucked up, man. Like, I don't know how many people they actually committed suicide because nobody helped them. Even when they were screaming for help. People are so cruel for no reason. It also, like, at the moment, it did hurt when, like, I had friends who were, like, basically tired of me being depressed. Like, and I get that. I get that, and I can understand that. But it's also fucked up as fuck. It's like, okay, I guess I'll fucking kill myself, man. It's like a I feel like it's a complicated case. I guess because I do also, like, looking back now that I'm feeling better, right? I'm not suicidal. Like, looking back, like, I do understand, but it's also there's no right way of doing anything. Like, there's not, unfortunately, there's like no right thing that anybody can do. But I think I don't even want to talk about it. I think it's just cruel when you're mean to your friend when they're suicidal.
Sometimes I look in her eyes, and that's where I find a glimpse of us. And I try to fall for her touch, but I'm thinking of the way it was. Said I'm fine, said I moved on. I'm only here passing time in her arms, hoping I'll find Tell me, save us your glory. Does he laugh the way I did? Is this a part of your story? One that I had never lived? Maybe one day you feel lonely, and in his eyes.
Oh yeah, tough love is a different thing, cause like I think I have a friend who is like that. I think Sato is kind of like that, but she also, like, when I was suicidal, she did not say anything mean to me, but she did, like, have some tough love for me when she's like, you have to pull yourself back up, like, you need to do this, like, try to do this, you should do this is gonna make you feel better. Like, that thing doesn't, not like she was not really shrugging it off, but she was also trying to speak facts, I guess. And yeah, it is different. Like, when I needed it, I could just fucking vent and cry,
Anny LeBron Jam.
and like you don't even need to say anything. When someone is in that state, you just being there is enough. I remember when she was like, "Oh, do you want to watch anything?" And I was like, "No, I don't know." And then she was like, "Okay, we're watching this." And while we were watching the show, like I was hurting a lot. I was like, and that day I was like feeling suicidal, and like I was hurting a shit ton. And it was so hard for me to sit through the thing we were watching, like a movie or like, yeah. But I was like, I think I should just try to focus on this movie because like I'm watching it with another person, and I should like try at least to shift my focus on that thing. And even if it was for a little bit, like I guess in retrospect it did help, like when she forced me to like watch something while I was like feeling really bad. And it's not that like she wasn't with me all the time, you know? It wasn't that she was like with me every single day on call or anything like that. Sometimes like you just need a few hours to calm someone down.
Please calm down so we can get up. I've waited too long to get your voice out of my head. Out of my head.
Matter, you can't fuck it up as long as you don't say anything insensible, and that just only hurts the person more. And when I was feeling suicidal, I couldn't tell my parents about that also. That's why I also was like extra alone in that shit, because I my parents are the type of people that like, my dad especially, if he knows that I'm not doing well, he's gonna stress out so much and he's gonna worry so fucking much. And like I know that they already have like problems with their health, and I didn't want to worry them at all. So like part of me was like, okay, if I fucking myself right now, they're just gonna go even more crazy than, you know, than the normal things that I witnessed. So in that sense, like yeah, I didn't want to make them sad, but also a lot of my bullshit in my head came from my parents not doing well with me, but it doesn't matter at this point. I focus more on what I can do for myself nowadays. But yeah. I don't have like super close relationship with my parents, unfortunately. I can't say that because I was growing up in a lot of abuse. It's like I help them monetarily, but I can go months without like talking to them And they don't talk to me either. Not that I completely don't care about them, because I did, like, when the war started, I did try to make them leave Ukraine, and I was worried. I'm still worried, but we don't have a close relationship. It has a lot to do with, like, the way some families are, like, post USSR. And it's very sad because a lot of people have similar situation. A lot of people grow up and they become like their parents and keep the toxic cycle going too. And this is why I don't see myself ever marrying a Slav because of this bullshit. Like, I'm so fucking... I can't. That shit just makes me want to vomit. As soon as I feel the kind of what do you say? How do you say it? The mindset or like the mentality from like people like that, I just instantly distance myself.
You wanna hear things changing course, smiles fade to grin. Now the moment's gone, just as I feared, and I was hoping.
There's like, I mean, what Slav mentality is a disease? I don't think it is, because there's like a lot of things that are funny or like only like Slav people will get type of thing, but the amount of bad things is overshadowing everything, and I can't take it. I really can't. I've had enough of disrespectful people, of people that just criticize you for no reason, for the smallest things that don't matter. Like, those are not my kind of people. The amount of people in Slav families that never say I love you to each other, bruh, I feel like there's so many people. I feel like it's like more than 80%, if not 90%. And it's not like in Japan. Like in Japan it's like different. I feel like those are two different cases. I feel like in Japan people are just shy to express their feelings, but Slav people are just, I don't know, they're just fucking toxic. Usually, whenever my mom would say that she loves me, was just love bombing. It wasn't like, I didn't feel like it was genuine. It was only at certain moments and at certain times that had something to benefit, I guess, or like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain. Basically, love bombing. Yeah, I think Japanese people are just shy and reserved. I think that's why, like, I don't think I've whenever I tried to say I love you in Russian to my parents, I wanted to vomit. My tongue was like suddenly my tongue was just going backwards and I couldn't spit a word. Like I can't explain it. It just doesn't work. No, I'm not scared. It's just mental. You're mentally fucked up. You can't do it because you were growing up in a toxic environment. It is a brain glitch. I saw someone talk about that exact thing, and also the person was also Russian, and they also had trouble saying "I love you" in that language, but they can easily say it in English, and yeah, it does have to do with the trauma and shit. And I feel like even though at this point, like majority of my adult life, well, honestly my entire adult life, because like I moved to Japan when I was 20, so majority of my life as an adult I've been speaking English, but it still feels like as if it's like a little bit of a how do you say it, a shield personality. It feels like a shield sometimes, and that's why it's easier to express certain things. Like it's easier, which is not a really bad thing. Like I would have a hard time saying like thank you to like chat, for example, or get emotional like in my own language. I don't think I would ever be able to do that. And I don't mean that it's like a fake part of me. It's more like it's weird. The language just works as a shield, which makes it easier. It's not a mask. It is not a mask. It's something different. And I don't know what it is. And I don't know how to explain it. It's very hard. And it took time for me, like streaming, like when streaming and getting like all the love and people like subscribing and all that stuff, and it's like my stream growing. It was like, you know, it kind of broke me through my emotions, I guess, and just it's why like I let myself cry when it hits me about these things. I used to not be like that. Yeah, I don't know how to explain this. There's gonna be people who misunderstand what I'm saying, and I don't know how to explain it better. Basically, TLDR, streaming helped me to break through my fucking, you know, toxic personality that I had, and just soften up and let my guard go down, I guess, which is not always good, but it's better than being toxic. Persic. Persic toxicality. I'm hungry. Thank you, spinach.
and it
talking.
packs.
I'm honey.
No, I'm talking about a different kind of toxic. I'm talking a completely different kind of toxic. It's the kind of toxic that you get when you fucking grow up in a toxic environment that is your family and people around. Like somehow, like when I look back in my life, I really enjoyed time until like the end of middle school when I went to school. Like school was my, like, I didn't mind going there, but I didn't like as soon as I would get home, I would just lock in my room and be at BC, and I would not talk to my family because of shit happening. And I just couldn't wait to basically just live on my own. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot. And I think people... I think some Slavs would understand what I mean if they also had that kind of childhood and that kind of like family. I think there's a lot of people like that. But I don't expect them to be watching me. And I honestly, it's better that way. Because whenever I see Slavs typing in, like when I did Russian stream, some people spoke in a way that was triggering to me. That I didn't want those people to be watching me. Just because of the way they talk. And I really don't like that fucking cheeky bricky stuff. Stop. I have like a lot of things about my family that I just don't think I should be even like talking about, cause I mean there's no point. This is the kind of shit you go to therapist with, right? Which I've been doing already. And I don't know, a lot of times whenever I talk and stream about like personal shit, there's some malicious people that just go around and spread like completely twisted shit. I feel like, yeah, I've been trying to not pay attention to that stuff lately, cause I don't know, you can't control stupid people. It's just very sad that some people do that, but there's like nothing I can do about it. And I guess I don't really lose anything from some assholes doing that. It really doesn't matter. It's also like I have a big trauma about people not believing me, because I consider myself a very truthful person. Like I rarely lie. I can't fucking lie, and I already talked about this. I can't fucking do it. And when there's people that don't believe me, it was triggering something in me, and I felt like I have to like prove myself and shit. And then people wouldn't believe you anyway, even though you fucking lay out the facts and everything. people still don't believe me. Like, that shit was triggering to me, and I realized why recently. I realized why. I remember when I went to the hospital. Okay, so like, one day I woke up, my hip was hurting. I couldn't walk. Like, I would try to walk, and I would like lean on my other side quickly because it was painful, and I didn't know what it was. The doctor later said that it was like a arthritis, but I don't fucking know what it was. But basically, I told my mom. She didn't believe me, and we went to the doctor, and she made me walk a long distance to the bus stop, and then another distance to another bus, and it was so incredibly fucking painful. And then we came to the doctor, and the doctors couldn't figure out what was wrong with me, and they were telling my mom that I was faking and that I was pretending that something hurts. Like, imagine how that fucking feels. You're in pain as a child and nobody believes you. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? And like, when I remembered that a few days ago, I fucking started crying because I realized that that's why this shit is so triggering to me. And then they basically put me in the hospital, and like I wasn't walking or anything for a few days. They gave me some, I don't know, I guess some generic medicines or whatever. And after a few days, I was able to walk. And because I was a kid, one of my like family, I guess like aunt or whatever, was visiting, and I got excited, so I started running to her. And then the nurses and the doctors saw it, and they were like, "Oh yeah, so she was faking it after all." Like, no, I just got better. I just got better, bro. What the fuck you mean? What the fuck? Dude, that entire situation, it was... I think that shit traumatized me. Because why the fuck would I care so much and get so triggered when someone doesn't believe me? It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter if someone doesn't believe me at this age, right? But this shit was triggering me still. That's why, like, a lot of times in my streams, I was trying to fucking prove myself to fucking schizos. Why the fuck would I do that? I'm not, like, I shouldn't be doing that shit. That, like, this thing was one of the things that fucked me up mentally so much. And I finally realized why, and I'm trying to work on it now. Like, at this point, I don't care. It changes nothing in my life if some people don't believe what I'm saying. Because I consider myself a truthful person, and out of all streamers, I always consider myself more truthful than fucking others. Especially, like, seeing how things are behind the scenes. And sometimes it was incredibly fucking frustrating, and someone would compare me to a person who is actually like, oh my god, it shouldn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter, bro. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's like the trauma speaking when you're trying to fucking, yeah. That's why it's hard to make friends in this space too. I haven't really found many people who have similar values to mine. No, I don't think they're two-faced. They're just different people with different values. I wouldn't just put it black and white like that as someone being two-faced, because maybe some actions that I do are two-faced to someone, you know? It's like about perspective. That's why I don't want to jump into conclusions and saying that someone is two-faced. Because different values in people's lives. People grow up with different values. And I think we can coexist, just never talking to each other, and I think it's fine. As long as nobody is fucking harming the other, it's fine. You just avoid that person. And that's it. That's why, like, I don't understand who people that hate watch. Like, if I'm not your kind of person, why the fuck are you watching? Maybe I'm triggering something inside of you that you're fucking denying.
Too many things we did together. You used to promise me it would be forever. Feeling like the end, don't think it will get better, baby. Too many things we did together. You used to promise me it would be forever. Feeling like the end, don't think it will get better, baby. Please calm down so we can get up. I've waited too long to get your voice out of my head. Out of my head. Feels like home. I'm covered.
And that's why people are saying that, like, haters are, like, actually fans in disguise. They're just, I don't know. Fucking, for some reason, they're insecure bitches. I haven't been this introspective in a while. You really got me thinking. I think, dude, I am the kind of person that thinks a lot about these kind of things. I just, like, I guess I don't really talk about it much on my streams because it's like the deep stuff that, like, I don't, not that it's not entertaining to, like, stream or watch. It's just like it's mentally draining to talk about these things. That's why it's easier to just do fun stuff when you're on stream. Like, every therapy session is so fucking mentally draining because it makes you rethink a lot and realize a lot of stuff and go through things that are, yeah, mentally heavy. Also think, like, growing up helps. Growing up helps. No way. That's why, like, people that hold a grudge for, like, over 5 years are freaking weird to me. Cause, like, even I, to, like, my biggest bullies, like, I don't feel anything anymore. They just are non-existent to me in my life. Like, they're probably different people, but I also never think about them. Or someone did something wrong, like, I don't... It's not that that thing didn't hurt. I already am, like, over it and having other life. Another life. And I still have panic attacks almost every day about the fucking death. Bleh. go and I actually did. You ever have this thing where you hire a cleaner but you clean before they come? I have a cleaner coming tomorrow and I need to like move some things around. Well, but majority part is that I need to free up some space so they're able to clean things. But yeah. Like once in a few months I hire a cleaner to clean just like my ACs and stuff. So yeah. I need to free up the space so they can reach them. Well, you don't clean your ACs? That's a rich people thing to clean your AC? Damn, didn't know. I hope you're having fun breathing the mold. Not caring about your health. I think anything that is related to your health, you can't fucking not care about it and not spend money on it. It isn't just replacing the filter. Bro. Don't start this shit. People start fucking counter-arguing with some fucking random bullshit instead of just accepting the yeah! Damn, nice idea. Yeah, for sure. Like, you can't fucking save on stuff like that. Because it's gonna be better for you if a professional cleaner does it properly so you don't breathe mold. Good for you. No, people start fucking arguing for no reason. Rage bait. Can't rage bait me. The first time when I had this cleaner person clean my ACs, cause like I kinda at that time, okay, so because I've been kind of moving out every year up until like recently, like I kind of settled, but I wanna move at some point. Once I can fucking access my funds, I'm definitely moving. But yeah, because I settled at this place for a while, I was like, oh, maybe it's a good idea if I get my ACs clean. And then they cleaned it and the water was fucking black. It was black! It was so black! And I think the person that lived before me never cleaned it. And then the company that, like, the landlord never cared about cleaning the AC either. So God knows how long it's been since they cleaned it. So now I clean it every few months. At least like when the seasons change. Like every 3 months. Yeah, I had to breathe that shit. I'm not buying a house. I don't know if I'll ever will. I mean, it would be nice, but I don't know. We'll see. I definitely don't have enough to buy a house. Ooh. And like, if I was to buy... I actually kind of want an apartment. I have like a dream apartment in my head, but a house is also nice. But it would be nice to do it someday. But I have like standards that I would want to have in my house. Certain standards, which probably costs more, means I need to work harder. Maybe if I don't work harder, then I'll never buy a house. I don't want a mansion. I just want like certain things. Like I'm picky about stuff. I don't want a big place. I would never be able to fucking clean it. Oh god. Yeah, like imagine cleaning. Why the fuck would you want a mansion? Like, see, this is where our values are different. The first thing you think is a mansion. The first thing I think is something different. When it comes to the price and stuff.
It's a painful situation. Do you feel complacent on the outside?
Beep, 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 beep. Even like location is like a big factor for the price. I mean, I guess this is why people kind of start with like a small apartment. They let people rent it. They make money that way. Then they buy another apartment. They let people rent. And then by the time you get your dream apartment, you're fucking old and cranky. And I'm afraid that that's gonna be my case. I don't know. I think it's like it's very lucky if you get to have a dream apartment when you're still relatively young. Sometimes I think I wouldn't mind of just renting my entire life, but we'll see. Sometimes I forget that I won't be able to work my entire life. That's true. And that's why I'm trying to take care of my body right now so I can sit and draw for hours. Isn't it crazy? You have to go to the gym so you're able to sit more. Crazy. Because like when I was not exercising, sometimes I had days where I just couldn't sit. Because my back was in such fucking agonizing pain. I could only lie down. That was like before I went to the gym.
Tell me how you wake up. I just wanna wake up. UFO again, doesn't matter what it takes up. Crazy in the dome, baby, can I get a heads up? Go, they try to break us. Go, they try to break us. Wanna get away, would you tell me your location? Feels like yesterday, I remember I would stay.
I'm down to earth. I'm trying to be down to earth because like I experience what it's like to be talking to a person who isn't. And it's cringa. And I experience people looking down to you for no reason. I think it depends like how your childhood was, I suppose. Exercise been nice. It's only annoying that I've been having problems with my foot since like I think it happened like 4 times since February. 4 or 5 times, I don't remember. But I still gotta go to the doctor about this because it's been slowing down my progress in the gym a lot because I can't do squats. And now I'm avoiding doing hip thrusts too. Dude, I was doing 70 kilograms of hip thrusts. And now I can't because like I'm scared it's gonna affect my foot. But that's not what caused it because it started happening back when I was not even like doing much of hip thrusts. It just started happening out of nowhere one day. Like it's not even on the day of the gym or after. I don't remember what the fuck it was. It's weird. Dude, I was going hard and now I can't. I'm just trying to heal my foot for now and not do too much. But that makes me question, like, what the fuck do I do about walking? Cause I used to try to get 10,000 steps a day. And even after my foot started hurting, like, I still tried to do that. But now I'm like, I don't know if I should. Bike stuff. Bro, I know I need rest days to heal and grow muscles. That's not what I'm talking about. I also questioned what happened to make my foot hurt. I have no idea. And I don't think anybody will know. Even when I go to the doctor, they're probably gonna be like, I don't know what caused it, but maybe they can at least see what's wrong with it. I just... Whenever I have to go to a new doctor, which, like, I've never been to a fucking foot doctor, right? So when I'm about to go to a new doctor, I always have anxiety, and it takes me a while to work up the courage to just go to the unknown. Because I was at the ER once about this issue, but they told me to go to the specialized doctor. Thanks, thumbs up. They just they gave me the crutches and they just like rode me around on a wheelchair. They drove me around the hospital in a wheelchair, and that's about it. And then they sent me on a taxi, and yeah. And then I was on my own. Imagine how it was for me to climb the stairs with the crutches and a not broken, but foot that is in pain to step on. We don't know shit. It's also like scary when like the only doctor, like, okay, fuck, hiccup. The doctor they told me to go to, I checked the Google reviews, and the Google reviews were like 1 stars and shit. So like, imagine how it feels for me. Like, I don't really want to go there. I don't really want to go there. But where else can I go? I have no idea. Bleh. Bleh. No, I didn't go there yet. That's the thing. I have like an X-ray scan, but of my other foot, because it happened to both of my feet at different times. So I have X-ray that I'm still supposed to like bring to them, but still didn't do it. Partially because like when my foot was hurting, like I obviously couldn't walk to fucking go there, right? Because it was painful. Like I cannot describe. Like it's very painful. Like it's incredibly painful. So when my foot heals, I have other shit to take care of, and going to the doctor is like the last thing on my mind, because like, okay, my foot is feeling right. Okay, right. So like I gotta do this, the things I've been missing out on when I was fucking stuck in my apartment, not being able to walk. I'll try to go though, because this is concerning, because it keeps happening every few months. Is it the whole foot or in a specific place. I think that inflammation or whatever the fuck is happening is in a specific spot, but it affects my entire foot because I can't stand on it. I can't stand on it at all. On the day one of when it hurts, like I can't stand on it. Then after a few days it gets easier to stand, but it still hurts, but at least it's like bearable to like walk a little bit. Yeah, it does swell. It does swell. Ugh. It swells. From the time that I went to ER, they told me it's something about the tendons. It had nothing to do with broken bone. But yeah, the craziest thing is that it happened once on my right foot, and then it happened the other 3 or 4 times it happened on my left foot, and my left foot never really recovered because this entire time, like ever since like March, I have pain in my left foot when I walk, but I was still like pushing through and getting 10,000 steps a day. And yeah, I went on a hike like twice this year. And I don't know, after I went on hikes, I never had these pains. Like I still had like small pain, obviously, because it doesn't heal completely, but it wasn't getting worse. So I don't think it's about me like walking. It's about something else. No, I do rest my foot. Well, now I'm resting. But like before it happened this time, I didn't do anything. I didn't do any like heavy exercise or anything like that. I wasn't even walking 10,000 steps lately because it's fucking hot outside. So this time it definitely happened out of nowhere. That's why it's concerning, because there's like no reason for it to happen, and it happened. I don't know, is tendon a muscle? Because I have no idea how this shit works. I'm not a biologist. I'm not a foot doctor. Yeah, it basically is like I woke up and feet just decided you'll be suffering today. That's literally what it felt like. A tissue. Yeah. I've never had that happen in my life. Okay, I have a suspicion. Because like every time I go to the gym, my coach does a foot and leg stretching for me, and he stretches that a lot. But how do I say it? It doesn't happen on the day after the gym. That makes sense. But this shit only started happening after I started going hard at the gym. So maybe he fucked up something with my tissues. Who knows? Sometimes it's very painful when he does that, so... yeah. I thought that he knows what he's doing, because it's like my gym, they specialize in rehabilitation and stuff. Right? So like, I would think that he knows what he's doing and he's not gonna hurt me. So I want to think that. But also, I've never had this shit happen with my foot. And like... not sure. I did talk about it to him. I've told him many times that my foot hurts, that I can't go to the gym. Yeah. It's just a little hard because I also live in Japan and I don't know how to explain all of this to my freaking doctor. When it comes to like specific issues, my Japanese is so limited. It's like I have to learn the vocabulary for certain things just to go and do it. Like, how the fuck do you say tendons in Japanese? Like, who the fuck knows that? Hashi itai. Itai. Itai desu. Ow. 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 Fuck. My foot. Ow. 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 I'm not fluent. Never said I was. Just because you expected me to be, it's not my problem. There's a lot of people, like foreigners, that live here that aren't fluent. You don't need to be fluent to live here. But I do constantly try to learn new things. Like, when you don't have a thing like a test on the horizon, where you have to always do the, like, how do you say it? Oh my god. I know the word in Japanese, which is fucking ironic! I know the word in Japanese! Like, practice, I guess. You have to practice, like, and keep... Oh my god, what's the word? I can't believe that I'm fucking translating from Japanese right now. Yeah, practice. It does translate to